Okay, so we have here the Arc cigarette lighter, which is a USB cigarette lighter. Comes in a lovely box. It took quite a while to arrive. It took about two weeks or so. I think it comes from China, so expect a delay. So let's open up. We've got a cardboard sleeve over the top, and underneath we have a lovely feel presentation box here. It's pretty flawless all the way around, and it's a slightly soft top with Arc cigarette lighter written on the top, which is it looks really nice. I hope you can see that. So what is within? I don't understand why they always give these. There's a lot of lighters that come with these boxes, but I just don't understand why, because you're never going to keep them in there. But there you go. So inside we have a nice inlay, again with some shiny gold lettering, and it's kind of, you know, reminiscent of a jewelry box, the feel of it and everything. So we have the lighter itself in protective wrap, and we have a USB cable, which I believe will be a micro USB. Let's take out the lighter and have a little look. It's weighty. Look, I picked the rainbow one. This is actually from my mother, a present for my mother, so you can see yourself there, it's very shiny and reflective all the way around. It's a nice weight to it. It feels like a good quality build on it. You see the bottom there has the mini USB plug to plug it in. So a better look all the way around there. So obviously you don't need to fill this because it is USB powered, and it'd be nice if it had a little bit so it'd be a backup, I guess, like a hybrid, but there you go. So opening the lid now, it's a nice feel to that. The spring grabs it quite well and lifts it up, and inside we have the two spark generators, I guess you call them, that create the arc. And the button is on the side with this, so it's nice and easy. So let's press it and see what we get. Oh, that's a nice purple. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's purple. Probably quite bright. Let me see if I can turn down the ISO on this, or turn down the exposure there. There you go, you can see that. Go right up as close as I can. Creates a spark. It's nice and solid feel to it. When I press the button, there's no delay, it just sparks up straight away. It's actually quite handy having it on the sides. Probably better on this end here, so because you can hold it like this. It's more comfortable holding it like this than it is on the side there, but either way it's quite nice. Let me hold it next to the microphone now. My mic is connected here. See if you can hear the spark. I don't know if you can hear that very well, but there is a sound to it. It sounds kind of cool, to be fair. Seems like it's got a good charge in it already. So let's have a look at the USB lead, which is just going to be a standard USB. It's very small, as you can see. Not going to be much length on this, I wouldn't think. But it's just to plug it into charge, so it's similar to what you get with an e-cig. And grab a ruler. From the tip end of the USB plug to the other is exactly 20 centimeters. So it's exactly 20 centimeters rather, from the very tips of these two prongs here. The lead itself from plug to plug is exactly 13 centimeters. So there we are, it's a nice white. Let's see now, if we plug it in. There we are, it's kind of, oh, it's got a good grip on it. It's really stiff going in and out. But that's good, because more than likely, if you plug this into a computer tower or something, it'll probably be hanging there off the end of it. So, but I've got here my port over here, so if I plug it in, see what happens. Ah, there we are. I was wondering what that hole was at the back. It's a charge light, so you can see that it's charging. I don't know whether it goes off once it's finished charging or changes colour. It's a very bright LED in there. You can see that. See how bright it is there. So that's good. It gives you some kind of feedback on whether it's actually charging or not. So yeah, it's quite impressive. To be honest, I thought maybe it was going to be a bit cheap feeling and everything, but no, it feels very hefty and well built. So we'll just see how it goes now with how long these things actually last for. I don't know how much power is required for this. I don't know whether I get electric shock off it. Ooh, ooh. You don't want to touch it, it's very hot. I didn't even touch it then, but I went close enough I could feel the heat. I don't know why I was thinking it'd be electric shock. No, it's a heat thing, isn't it? Let's try it out. Okay, so let's try this out. There you go, that worked well. Can't help but feel that maybe if you smoke regular cigarettes, the tip may not get in there, but maybe it only needs to get so close perhaps, and it'll still light it okay. Because I use rollies, it's nice. The rollies are nice and thin, so they fit in the gap very well. So I haven't got any actual cigarettes to try it out on. Mind you, I do have a cigar. Okay, I do have a cigar. Okay, you don't seem to be able to stand this up because the screw underneath kind of protrudes a little bit, so I don't know whether if I get a small screwdriver I can tighten that up. But I'm going to try a cigar on this because the tip of a cigar is wider, although these are minis, but this is kind of more like a regular cigarette kind of size. See if we can get it lit in that small gap there. Keep going like that. But it's obviously on the side, the gap. Okay, lit well. It actually burnt the crap out of the bottom, and it started to make some funny noises. I don't know what that was about, but it worked. So we have to see this on a time trial. Really, it's not something I'm going to be able to, as most things aren't, you know. You can't judge its reliability off one little play around or test. Time is the true tester, as they say. So there you go. So there you go. First look, it seems very impressive. I think if you use this in public with your friends or whatever, they'll be asking you about it, especially with that. The way it lights is it's a novelty lighter perhaps, but functional in a functional way. So we'll get people talking and asking you about it. A bit on the expensive side maybe, but as long as the battery and the insides are well built and reliable, then you don't mind paying that bit extra. Because there's so many dodgy batteries going around on the market these days, between e-cigs and those hoverboard things. You definitely want to have a well-built piece of equipment, especially if you're plugging it in USB and charging it up. So you definitely want to have something reliable. So hopefully the price reflects the quality. So there you go.